I'm gonna be real here. We gotta work on pronunciations for Inazuma too. I know we all struggle with Liyue, and I know for a fact, at least for me, Inazuma is so much easier, but we still gotta work on it. I feel like we'll need it for every region, so I'm gonna do my best to fill in the spot for Inazuma. There will probably be many, many other videos. You don't have to follow me, you don't have to follow them, just like, you don't even have to follow any of it. If you don't care, you don't care. But I care, and I want my friends to care, and we're gonna start with Inazuma. So with the region name, the intonation I keep hearing from especially like the English voice actors and just English speaking people in general, they'll pronounce it Inazuma with the intonation at the third syllable. But in fact, when I asked my girlfriend, because I couldn't tell, but for me and many other Japanese speakers, the intonation will go into the first or second syllable, so it's Inazuma. And in that case, the zooming through Inazuma sounds really, really wrong. Like, I just could not help it. I have to make this video. So Inazuma, and I want to throw in like a couple meanings in there just to get a more familiarity of like what the names really mean or what it could mean. Obviously, I'm not MiHoYo. I don't know what the intentions were when they were making Inazuma, but I'll try my best from what I gathered from the kanji and like the what we know now of the areas. I feel like more people will care about the characters first, so let's go with the first Inazuma boy that we got as a playable character, Kazuha. So Kazuha's name, he has his full name out, and I know a lot of people were also asking about this. His full name is out, and so will be for the most of the Inazuma characters. It's mostly an honor thing. Don't fucking like worry about it. It's just an honor thing. It's more honorable in especially like because Inazuma's based off of like feudal Japan. It was more honorable that way, and so MiHoYo took that aspect and let certain characters have their full names because of the honor the last name especially holds. So to start off, Kaedehara Kazuha. Kaedehara, meaning a field of maple leaves. Very fitting, I know. And that's where the ra sound, I know a lot of people will struggle with that. What I think of it is like a start of a rolling R, you know, in Spanish, you go rrr. So it would be kaedehara, kaedehala. The reason why it's more of like that sound and it's not an R, it's not an L, it's really weird in the middle, is that's just how the R sound, there's no R or L sound really in Japanese, but when it comes to Romaji, when we translate it to English and Romaji it becomes an R. That's the closest thing we got, but the la sound is really in the middle of the R and L, and it's like the start of a rolling R. So kaedehara, kazuha. I heard his official English voice actor say kaedehara, and it really made me wince. And I know they're doing their best. It's not their language. They didn't sign up to be language masters when they signed up to become a voice actor. But hopefully it helps. So kaedehara, kazuha. I think I hear Kazuha. It's the same as Inazuma. You really want to put it in the second one. But Kazuha, the intonation will go in the first syllable. And what I've noticed is that a lot of English speakers really want to put the intonation in the second or third syllable, when Japanese native speakers will put it in the first or second. Another thing I want to note with Kazuha's character, I'm a Kazuha main, if you couldn't tell. We all had the trouble of Kazuha slash. Personally, I didn't have a huge fit over it, but I know it was really weird seeing his name instead of like a really cool word or something. And in that case, it's because his first name, Kazuha, holds a lot of meaning 10,000 leaves, which really fits his ult, his burst skill. And that's why I believe that's why the English translators for MiHoYo made his burst name Kazuha slash instead of 10,000 leaf slash. because, yeah, he made all of his moves himself. It wasn't a move set taught by his former master or anyone like that, because he is his own master. The next one I have on my list is our new DPS queen. I can't say that for sure. I don't know. Ganyu mains, please don't come at me. But we have Kamisato Ayaka. Kamisato, again, in English I always hear Kamisato. Always going for that second and third syllable. It's Kamisato. Kamisato. Ayaka. Not Ayaka, or I think I've heard Ayaki. Ayaka. And her last name, again, she's from a noble status, she is from an honorable status, so she's going to have her full name displayed. Kamisato, literally meaning God's village, which I believe is very fitting since her estate is very close to where Raiden Shogun lives. Ayaka, pretty much meaning silk flower. I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% the best at kanji. It's really hard. There's so many. And then her other name, Shirasagi no Himegimi. Shirasagi, again with the rolling R, Shirasagi, not Shirasagi. And then it's the intonations again. It's gonna keep being like the thing. English speakers really, really want to focus on that third syllable, but it's not. Shirasagi. Shirasagi no Himegimi, which really, like, literally translates to the Princess of White Heron. And that's her title, the Heron. And I think that's perfect for her. It's very nice, and I believe that's her constellation too, so. She's cute. And then, I don't know if we need to address Toma, but the way the Japanese dub says it, it's Toma. Headcanon that his real name is Thomas and he's from Fontaine, but we don't know anything about Toma yet, so there's that. On to the next one. I'm gonna go with Yoimiya next, because that's the next banner. I know everyone is going to do, have finished her story quest, and the one thing that I could not stand from watching my friend's streams, watching my girlfriend play her storyline, was that her name kept being pronounced Yoimiya. Like, Yoimiya. Like, someone was gonna come at me for something for that. Her name is very flat. Again, no punch in the third syllable. It's Yoimiya. Yoimiya. And I looked up her kanji because I was kind of curious, like, why they would use specific kanjis for a lot of the characters too. And I found out her name pretty much means evening festival. Okay. And then Sayu, she's the next one. I haven't heard Sayu being mispronounced just because it's very short and simple. Again, the intonation doesn't have to be in the second syllable. If it's anywhere, it's the first, and it's gonna be Sayu. And I looked up her kanji too, and her kanji means fast yuzu. Yuzu being the fruit. And I think that's super cute. Her, like, if you've seen her attack animations, she just rolls around very, very fast, and I think that's super cute and fitting. Okay, now on to Booba Sword. We got Raiden Shogun. And the only way I can say that is another rolling R, the Raiden Shogun. And Raiden literally meaning lightning and thunder. Electro Archon, obviously, and Shogun is the head military. Usually in actual Japanese history, it was appointed by the emperor, and they took charge. The emperor was there just for show, and the shogun was actually in charge. They were the military government. And in Bal's case, in Raiden Shogun's case, she appointed herself as the one true ruler, unlike how Mondstadt is free, there's not really a huge government in charge, and not always like Ningguang. But yeah, Raiden Shogun. It's the rolling R, Raiden Shogun. Okay, and then right underneath her, Kujo Sara. So Kujo is like a very common Japanese last name. It's very basic. I believe like they have a long history of being like connected to the the government and the emperor and that kind of stuff. So it fits that Kujo Sara, the character working pretty much straight under Raiden Shogun herself, has that last name. And Sara, I did a lot of digging. The kanji for Sa usually means like what monks wear, what Japanese monks used to wear, and then the Ra meaning demigod, which again, very fitting. She works right under Raiden Shogun, and we don't know much about her yet, especially because we only got that one cutscene, maybe two cutscenes with her, and then we'll get more of her next chapter, I hope. But yeah, just we don't know much about her, so I don't want to say like her name's so fitting because of how she asked. We don't know, but it's Kujo Sara, and the rolling R again. Yeah, it's Kujo Sara. Okay. Next we have Sangonomiya Kokomi. It's a lot. Her name's long. So we'll take it step by step. Sangonomiya being her surname. Again, she's going to be one of those characters with her full name on there. It's going to be big, it's going to be long, because it's an honor thing. Keep that in mind. Every time you see a full name from, like, especially Inazuma now, it's going to be an honor thing. Don't mention it. It looks weird. I know it's not aesthetically pleasing unless you have, like, a full Inazuma team. But it's an honor thing. So Sangonomiya, the sango meaning coral reef, and nomiya meaning shrine, so shrine of the coral reef. And if you've seen the concept art for where her shrine is, it's very like more underwater aesthetic while still being on land. It's very nice. And then kokomi is literally just the heart of the ocean. They use the kanji for kokoro and umi, so heart of the ocean. Okay, next we have Goro. So Goro's name is all in katakana, so there's no hidden meaning behind the kanji about his personality or how he acts and that kind of stuff. Just keep in mind of that rolling R and the intonation not being in ro, but more Goro. Goro. Yeah. Okay. I didn't expect the character names to take this long, especially since we only have so few so far. But if you guys want to know the regional areas, how they're pronounced, I'm more than willing to do that. But yeah, I'm recording this a week after 2.0 just came out, so that's all the characters that we've been introduced. That's all the, at least the significant characters that we've been introduced with unique character designs and not, NPC style mobs. So thank you for watching. I really hope this was helpful. I know Japanese isn't as hard as the Mandarin or Cantonese that Liyue was, and honestly, I'm gonna link my favorite YouTube videos down below for Liyue because that was so helpful to me, and I hope that helps other people too. But I hope this helps. I hope now you have a little bit more of an understanding of Inazuma and Inazuma characters. But yeah, thank you for watching. I do also stream Genshin on Twitch if you guys want to follow me there. It's the same username, Slitherwinds. Thank you for watching, and everyone, have a good day. Bye!